Alright, budget magic time. Playing some, oh my god, all lands. Cat Tribal in standard. Alright, well, we'll try this. Ultra janky cat beats, but we'll give it a shot. Yeah, good enough. Cast out to the bottom. Unfortunately, we can't play a turn 1 cat. Yeah, so pass the turn. Opponent leads on Evolving Wilds. Well, let's put our opponent to the test. Can you answer the turn 2 Long Tusk Cub test? Opponent has a mountain. Interesting. Well, that increases their odds of being able to answer it. Mardu of some kind? There's a cut on our cat. Cut the cat. Oh boy. Well, Adorn Pouncer. Pass the turn. Yeah, this hand is not shaping up the way we'd like. Another Concealed Courtyard for our opponent. And a Gideon. Takes up on the Pouncer. Come on, lands! Alright, there's a land. Well, run out Pride Sovereign. The problem is we don't have any of our card advantage engines here, which makes it pretty easy for our opponent to just 1-for-1 us into Oblivion, especially on the mulligan. Emblems Gids, and passes. Ooh, that's a draw. Play Shaper Sanctuary. Play Sacred Cat. Kill Gideon, hit our opponent. Ugh, settle. Really? Well, planes. That is annoying, and it actually doesn't target. So we don't get any Shaper Sanctuary value. Turns on Gideon. Thankfully, we do have this Caracal as a follow-up. Although, man, Sweeper's brutal here. Down to 16. Yup. Opponent passes. Well, run out Caracal. Make some cats. Hit Gideon. Hope our opponent can't follow this up with a Fumigate, or we're... Oh boy, that's so bad. Then we're just on Sacred Cat Plan, and whew, not sure the Sacred Cat Plan is a legitimate plan. I mean, I guess it's a plan in the sense it's a thing you can do, and you cross your fingers and hope, but I don't know if it's a plan in the sense like, hey, I'm happy about this, and we're probably going to win a game of Magic. Not that kind of plan. So I guess what I'm trying to say is that I think whether or not that counts as a plan depends on how you would define the word plan. What did this do? Stopped our sanctuary. Okay, well, we're not falling for it, opponent. We're not falling for it. Send 2 cats at Gideon. That's a most obvious. We want you to attack with everything because we have Settle the Wreckage. Why other reason in the name of Magic would you ever not target a creature? I mean, I appreciate our opponent making the effort. I really do. And it was a fine effort, but come on, opponent. Give us a tiny bit of credit. We gotta be able to figure that one out. Opponent plays a land. On the other hand, there's no way we're playing around the third Settle the Wreckage, so I guess if they got the third one, they got us. Love to find like a Vanquisher's Banner or Lifecrafter's Bestiary, something to generate card advantage. Shaper Sanctuary is nice if our opponent doesn't have Fumigate, but it is not helpful in every other situation. I guess the good news is we have gotten a lot of lands out of our deck thanks to all these Settle the Wreckages. Wow, getting frisky with Gids. Okay. Well, we'll take it. We'll take it. Down to 14. Cast out's not bad. Well, we're going for it. If they have the third Settle the Wreckage, then a good game well played, I guess. Go at Gids. Go at our opponent. Whew, alright. Play the forest, pass the turn. Gonna hold on to this cast out for now. We could cycle it, but they could have Chandras or something. That's exactly Chandra. So let's see. Opponent takes up Chandra. Hits an Evolving Wilds. Well, if we can just keep killing Chandra. Play Evolving Wilds. Hope that we still have a basic left. Attack Chandra, attack Chandra, attack Chandra, attack our opponent. Back up to 24. That is another nice part of cats, is we do have just a lot of random life gain. Cycles Canyon Slough. And another Gideon. Yeah, whatever. Yes! Give us those cards. Oh, that's our last basic. Yes, we will draw. Ah! More lands, more lands, more lands. Shaper Sanctuary, sweet. I still think we're going to hold the cast out. Well, now we might cycle one. Attack Gideon, attack Gideon, attack Gideon. We want to make sure we kill it, even if they have a removal spell. Play Sunpetal Grove. Pass the turn. This Caracle's going the distance. Alright, we might as well cycle one of these at least. There's a Bestiary. So play Bestiary. Yeah, let's attack first with everything. Sacred Cat! Tron! Getting in there. Yes! Yes, we'll draw a card. More lands. That does slow down our clock quite a bit. Man, so far we've drawn, what, 2 from Shaper Sanctuary? Draw a card. Ooh, Pride Sovereign. That's going to be a big old cat. Pride Sovereign. Draw a card. Pass the turn. Presenting almost lethal. Opponent, Chandra. Can't actually kill Pride Sovereign. Takes up. Oh, good lord. I am glad our opponent cannot cast that. Axis of Mortality. Down to 31. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we probably have lethal here if we hit a cat. Alright, Separpard is a cat. Play Separpard. Draw a card. And I think that gives us lethal with Pride Sovereign if I counted correctly. Attack our opponent. Fatal Push. Wow, this is sweet. Let's draw a card. And then we'll Blossoming Defense. Man, we get the best of both worlds. We get to draw for our opponent targeting, and we get to kill our opponent. What could be better? Not only winning, but drawing cards as we win. What is our opponent's deck doing? Good lord. Well, I think we just want Ixalan's Binding. Not sure what we're going down. Maybe we just go down Blossoming Defenses for Shaper Sanctuaries. Maybe we should just be playing Shaper Sanctuary over Blossoming Defense. Maybe that's just the right way of doing this. And as far as cuts, let's go down a Separpard. Let's go down 1 Cast Out and 1 Adorn Pouncer. And try it like that. Oh boy, this is the opposite problem last game. Alright, well we got a Bestiary. Valving Wilds to the bottom. Bestiary might actually make us hold this Sacred Cat. Canyon Slew for our opponent. Play Scattered Groves, pass the turn. Yeah, I think we're going to try to wait and Bestiary before we Sacred Cat. Conceal Courtyard. Ooh, Bloodfast. Spicy. Combo with Axis of Mortality. We'll play Scattered Groves, pass the turn. Hopefully our opponent doesn't have a Braid for Bestiary. Opponent. Are they mistapping to draw? Argo's Bloodfast is a powerful card. Oh, Tormenting Voice. Interesting. Opposite problem of not having lands. So many they can afford to throw them away for nothing. Well, Forest. Get down Bestiary. Hope our opponent can't kill it. Man, last game was a mulligan too, wasn't it? And we still fought through all the removal. Opponent has Chandra, which is actually a pretty big annoyance. Ticks up. Our Devastation. Well, we do have like Cast Outs and Ixalan's Bindings to scry into, maybe. There's a Cast Out. Put that on top. Well, change of plans. Let's just Chef it Dunes. Get rid of Chandra. Not quite as good as Ixalan's Binding, but still pretty reasonable here. Pass the turn. Dragon Skull Summit for our opponent. And passes. Wouldn't mind a Shaper Sanctuary. Let's put Grove to the bottom. Ixalan's Binding. Well, let's just Separpard. Draw a card. Play Scattered Groves. Pass the turn. Opponent's probably going to start drawing with Bloodfast, I assume. Yep, draws 1. And draws 2. I think they have this sweet little synergy of being able to Ultimate Gideon, go negative life, and then switch life totals. There's Gids. Hits Sepperpard. What do we want? We might just want to land this turn. Yeah, we'll keep the land. Land lets us play Sacred Cat, draw with Sacred Cat, play Sun Petal Grove, and Ixalan's Binding the Gideon. I will say this Lifecrafter's Bestiary, it makes everything so much better. I've been amazed by the amount of card advantage this deck has. For being pretty straightforward tribal aggro deck, we draw a lot of cards, we always have action, always have more cats to cast, and that makes the deck a lot more fun to play than decks where you just like spew out your hand and then do nothing while your opponent's having fun. I don't like those kind of tribal decks, but this deck actually doesn't feel like that at all. What you got, opponent? What you got? Chandra, number 2. Kills Sepperpard. And then what? Kills Sacred Cat? Yep, kills Sacred Cat. Oh, we get to scry. I think we got to keep Shaper's Sanctuary. So play Pride Sovereign. Draw a card. Play Shaper's Sanctuary. Get back Sacred Cat. Pass the turn. Now if our opponent wants to keep targeting our stuff, at least we're drawing as they do it. Oh boy. Oh god. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cuts Pride Sovereign. We draw Evolving Wilds. And Axis of Mortality. Sure. Opponent passes. Well, we scry Pouncer. I think we leave it on top, although we're not casting it this turn. This turn, we are Regal Caracal, drawing a card. Get some more cats. Play Evolving Wilds, kill Chandra. And pass the turn. We do got to be aware of our opponent's life total switching shenanigans. Alright, they switch life. So we kind of want another cast out to deal with Axis of Mortality. Opponent draws. And passes. Well, crack Evolving Wilds. Get a Plains. Come on, cast out. Pouncer to the bottom this time. Draw a land. So play Sacred Cat. Draw a card. Another land. Play Adorn Pouncer. Draw a card. Play a Forest. Play Longtusk Cub. Draw a card. Go to combat. Hit our opponent for 2. Pass the turn. Opponent draws. I'm worried about this cut to ribbons in the graveyard. If our opponent can get our life total low enough, then we die to cut to ribbons. The other thing that can happen if they don't find a sweeper is we can just kill them by surprise with Caracal or with Shepherd Dunes. Because right now they can fire this off for like 6. Opponent duresses. We got nothing. Plays a land. And passes. Cast out. Scattered Groves to the bottom. Another Bestiary. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, what do we do? Play Pride Sovereign. Draw a card. Play Shepherd Dunes. Play Caracal. Make some cats. Attack with everything. We might be losing to this Axis of Mortality, of all things. There's Settle. So we get all the lands out of our deck, which is good. Alright, so get all of our basics. Pass the turn. So I don't think we die this turn. Because our opponent can't even exchange life totals. But we are at risk of dying next turn. Opponent plays a tap land. And passes. So we get to scry. Dunes to the bottom. Draw. Wow. So we had 2 Dunes left in our deck, and apparently there were 2 in a row. Well, play Bestiary. Play Longtusk Cub. Draw a card. Draw a card. Play the land. Play Sacred Cat. Draw a card. Man, we're not going to find it, are we? Draw a card. Attack with everything. I mean, this is all we got. Because we're dead to Bloodfast, if our opponent has anything. Essence Extraction. We are just cursed to not find it. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Opponent's at 9. Yeah, that's game. Wow. Wow, we could not find a cast out, no matter how hard we tried. Well, I guess we're bringing in another cast out. Going down another separate card. Because that's just not acceptable. Oh, man. That was brutal. We drew so many cards and just could not find a cast out or an Ixalan's Binding. Alright, we play first. And, I mean, we'll keep this. We got a Bestiary, which is super good. Evolving Wilds go. No real removal, though. And this hand gets a lot worse if our opponent has Duress. Well, crack Evolving Wilds, grab a Plains, Forest, and Longtusk Cub. Put our opponent to the turn 2 test. The turn 2 test also means it's less likely they can Duress us this turn. Ooh, they just run out Bloodfast? Okay. Well, play Sunpetal Grove. Get down one of the best cards in our deck. Get in with Longtusk Cub. Start gandering some energy. Pass the turn. Plains for our opponent. Main phase draws a card. Probably looking for an answer. Finds a Fatal Push. Yup. Well, we get to scry. Yeah, we'll keep that. Play Longtusk Cub. Draw a card. Play Evolving Wilds. Pass the turn. Alright, there's Essence Extraction. Crack Evolving Wilds. Grab a... I think we take Forest. Opponent passes. Definitely keeping Shaper's Sanctuary. That's a very good draw. Now we get to Pride Sovereign. Draw off Pride Sovereign. And run out Shaper's Sanctuary as protection for our Pride Sovereign. Hand's kind of shaping up. So opponent kills it, but we get to draw a card. Man, I hope he's trying to a land here. Another Sanctuary. Alright. Well, let's do that. Play Pride Sovereign. Draw a card. There's a land. Play a Forest. Shaper Sanctuary number 2. So now killing a creature is actually card disadvantage for our opponent. They did find a land. We scry into Pouncer. 1, 2, 1. Yeah, we'll keep that. That's a lot of card draw. Play Pouncer. Draw a card. Also good at pumping our Pride Sovereign. Play Pouncer. Draw a card. Ooh, another Pride Sovereign. Play Scattered Groves. Get in for 4. And pass the turn. All this card draw greatly increases our chances of finding our castouts and Ixalan's Bindings, which seems so important in this matchup. Opponent. Alright, sure. I mean, you kill our thing, but do we even care? We draw 2 cards. Opponent's discarding the hand size. Man, it is so painful for our opponent to kill our stuff. We'll keep binding. So let's Ixalan's Binding. Get rid of the Bloodfast. Play Sacred Cat. Draw a card. Play Evolving Wilds. Get in for 4. And I think we're set up for Axis with Caracal next turn. Also, getting rid of Bloodfast takes the combo kill pretty much off the table. Also might leave our opponent struggling to find lands. Crack Evolving Wilds. Grab a Forest. Opponent's back to discarding hand size. Ooh, jeez. It's not possible to draw too many cards, I don't think. So we're gonna just play Vanquisher's Banner. On Cat. Kind of expecting that our opponent's going to... Yeah, whatever. We're gonna attack. You can settle us. That's fine. There's the settle. We get our last 3 lands, or basic lands. Play Pride Sovereign. Only get to draw 1 card. Man, I have never liked casting creatures more than I do in this deck. 2 cards when we cast them, 2 cards when our opponent kills them. Oh, life. Life is good. Life is good in the world of Cat Tribal. Does our opponent actually have answers to this? Alright, sure. I mean, yeah, we'll draw 2 cards. Why not? We get to scry. Sure, we'll keep it. Our opponent's best bet might be to mill us out. Although, I think most of these draws are May abilities. Make some cats. Play Chef at Dunes. Make some cats, draw some cards. Wow. We've drawn almost our entire deck with Cat Tribal, and it's only turn 10. We've drawn 18 more cards than our opponent. 18. Opponent. Do they have a sweeper? This has been an incredibly impressive performance. Opponent passing. We scry. I think we'll keep cast out. Go to combat. Get in with the cat tokens. Gonna leave behind the Coracles in case our opponent has settle. And does that do it? That does it! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. So many cards drawn! So many cards drawn! Cat Rival! Green White Cats. That was pretty spectacular. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, take a second and click that like button down below. It's a great way to help support the channel for free. And you can find the next video in the playlist right here.